you know, in that page.
That's page 1?
Page 1.
Yes, sir.
You know, from 2 to 5, those items are 70 million, net 266 and 69. And under that remark, you said these contracts were awarded in the year 2022. Payments made under the special is part of what was included.
Yes.
In it. So, when you were applying for this, were these ones specifically indicated individually?
That's item by item. No, what we wrote was that this letter, maybe you should help me give a copy to the chairman.
So read the letter.
Okay, let me read the letter. The letter was written through the Permanent Secretary, Special Duties, Federal Ministry of Finance. Dear sir, passionate appeal for special intervention funds. We hereby right to request for financial support, most passionately by way of special intervention to assist the authority carry out some of its present community-oriented projects. These communities in recent times were seriously ravaged by flood with exacerbated effect in 2022. Consequently, this culminated to loss of property, schools, farmlands, and produce worth millions of naira. Another devastating effect was recorded due to poor hygiene. These communities were currently prone to high risk of communicable disease. We seek your approval on this request on the above premise. As this project were implemented, when implemented, we improve lives of people and boost the agricultural production of farmers in the communities. Furthermore, the entire scope of this project will provide employment, both direct and indirect, to a great number of people in the area where the projects will be located. In addition, we intend to construct schools and develop robust and strategic projects in the area of education, water provision, sanitation, flood, erosion control, rural access roads, empowerment programs to improve the status of inhabitants of these communities. Sequent to our estimation and analysis, I humbly appeal that the total sum of 6 billion be graciously considered and approved to carry out this project. So that is the letter.
There's no way you stated this thing.
No, that is what I'm saying.
What the Auditor General is saying. That the request is supposed to be specific. You know why he's saying that? You know this other project you have listed now. You can have them in another listing, but you use this money now to execute them. With that money, you now utilize that money for another thing.
No, we can bring our appropriated bill.
There's no specifics here. He's saying that such letter should be specific. Is that not what you're saying, Auditor General?
Your request is to be specific because, like the one of 418 million was specific.
Yes.
Other auxiliary are these, and you mentioned the impact, what it will, the value is going to add to some of those communities. But like the way this thing has specified now, like construction and furnishing, it was not indicated specifically.
Your request.
And what it may likely cause, what you even requested was not what was given to you. If I'm not right. So on that basis, what you requested, the basis should be shown. You can now scale it down to what was given to you.
Okay, but even the item 1 was not also specified here.
That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, so what we requested for is in that area, that Onitsha Igbo. So, and then we have a list which can be presented, a very long list of projects that could be executed. But based on what was released, because we requested for 6 billion intervention, but what was released to us was 500 million. So based on our in-house payment, we looked at it and said, okay, what can this one cover? So I hear what the Auditor General have said. That is the learning for us. Thank you.
Don't think that we can be confused by words.
Okay, sir.
No,
I'm not trying to confuse.
If you look at your letter,
yes, sir.
Your letter is very clear. There's no ambiguity.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, sir.
You are asking for intervention.
Yes, sir.
Because of ravages caused by erosion.
Yes, sir.
That is what is clear here.
Yes, sir.
But there is no way in this letter where you specifically stated that certain projects were awarded in 2022 and that they were executed for payments were not made. Therefore, help us in the course of this intervention to also clear the sums for this project. There was nowhere in this write-up where such things were reflected. In fact, anybody looking at this letter will read it to be a project to be executed in future upon release of this intervention, and that's what I also believe in it. But being a source through which an already executed project will be paid for, that is totally outside the ambit of this letter. Yes. Now, if there are attachments to this letter, of which none was referred to in the body of the letter, that so is hereby attached, at least we will also say, okay, let's go through and see if these projects were listed as part of what was attached, but there is not. So truly, you went outside the ambit of the powers conferred on you by this intervention to have included and awarded this contract.
That is this item number 2, 3, 4.
2 to 5, which you clearly by your remarks said these contracts were awarded in the year 2022.
Yes.
Payments made under the special intervention fund were obligations owed to the contractors that they executed. You did not specify anywhere here that there were contracts awarded in 2022, duly executed, contractors being owed. Kindly, in the course of this intervention, provide for them to be paid for.
Yeah.
There was nothing like that
in your letter.
So you cannot confuse us by grammar. Assuming we had not read this letter,
yes,
would have believed you.
Yes.
But this award is contrary to the terms clear
request
of this request.
We didn't want to hide anything, because if you look at our page 1, we wrote it there.
No,
so
it does not have confirmation.
Okay, sir.
Sir, with all the intent and purposes, I will have, with these presentations of this 5 projects, by the time you requested for 6 billion,
yes,
and only 5.5 was available,
yes, sir.
Fine, government has tried. So we will have expected that since you want to include all these things, there should be a write-up back to them that with what you have provided for us, this is what we intend to do it, and they stamp it, and that's it clears it, because what you requested for was not able to do what was available. What is able to do is what you now present, and they agree that okay, this 500 million is for this, and it's okay. But as it is now, it's as if assuming that you use discretions.
Yes,
that's what my word anyway.
Yes.
But that's what it is. You use discretion that is not founded within the approval law. Your discretion was
so empty. You understand what the general is saying? You are supposed to have written back indicating what you want to use the fund for. You just did it on your own.
That is for item 1, I think we were right, but item 2 to 5. Okay.
It's public funds.
No,
every cover must be accounted for.
Yes, and this one too is not lost. You know, just that, like you have explained.
Okay.
Like auditor have explained now.
Okay, so
understand
this one is not lost. Let me give you one scenario.
No, because we did not hide it. On our page 1, we wrote it there that this is what we use it for.
MD.
Yes, sir.
If you send one of your child, go and buy akara for me.
Okay.
And he buys the akara. Is it the same thing?
No, you can buy akara when his money remain. You use it to buy akamo. You can buy akamo and say, Daddy, you see, money remain. I buy akamo so that you can use it.
I gave you similar. Let me go and buy akara. And he go and buy you the egg. Go and buy you the egg. Because the contest I gave is similar. You can akama and akara go together. You understand? So okay. You see the problem?
I see, but it's just that because they are all in the same community, and because of the, I know, I understand. We are not
so if
by law.
Go to this place now.
Yes, sir. Oh, sure.
Aside,
it's a violation.
No.
What is it? Is it a violation?
It's a violation.
It's a violation now.
Stop.
Mr. Chairman, on the back of that, look at here. No, make your observation. No. Meaning that it goes back to what Honorable Mayor is talking about, and you use your own discretion without actually recording the Auditor General and the
use the money for the purpose for which the money was not meant for.
Yes. Just to claim that money.
But
Just to retire that money.
within your own board resolutions here, you agreed in your parastatal that this is what you are going to do.
No, that document you are saying, sir, that document you are saying, sir, is for item 1, which is correct. If you go back, you will see other, for instance, if you go to page 74, you see similar thing for the other, and it's a standard requirement when you do your procurement process.
But
you understand, sir?
The point is, within your own ambit, you agreed that this is what you wanted to do. You wrote the letter,
Yes.
presumably after this discussion.
No, this letter, no, it was written before we even got the approval, the money.
When was that letter?
This letter was written February 2024, and then we got the money November
You wrote the
2024.
letter February 2024.
Yes.
But this meeting was held on the 12th of August 2022.
Yes.
Which of them?
No, the meeting for the
73, sir.
2 to 5.
Page Guinea.
Page 73, sir.
No, that is what I'm saying. For 2 to 5. No, I'm not trying to justify. I'm not trying to justify 2 to 5. What I'm trying to say is that the money we got, we look at the list, of all what we wanted to do with the intervention fund, and then we pick what it can cover, because the major contract was 418, so we still have a balance.
You know where we are faulting you, listening.
I have understood,
where we
sir.
are faulting you.
Understand?
Assuming after making this presentation,
Yes,
I like your honesty. You did not indicate this remark.
Yes.
We will take it that what you used the money for was still
Part of.
in line with controlling of erosion.
But I'm under oath, I cannot lie.
But because of the fact that these are not new projects,
Yes.
that you are awarded after receipt of that money.
Okay.
Rather, these were already executed projects
Yes, sir.
that contractors were being owed.
Yes, sir.
And before they finish or whatever, the money meant for them had been moved back.
Yes, sir.
Who said in that your letter, you could have specifically asked for the payment of this project that has been executed and the money moved back. Then if they are releasing the money, then if you use it, everybody will know, yes, you have the approval to use this money to pay for this project that has been executed. But in this case, there was no such request. Rather, you are asking that you want to use the money to cushion the effect of erosion and whatever that happened, which was in line with your first
item, yes.
But it's not in line with the second
And number 5. I
so
agree.
I agree that you use that money for purpose for which the money was not meant for.
So thank you. Thank you, sir. So
Another thing,
what are the
when you finally agreed,
Yes, sir.
your board is supposed to have another revision.
Yes.
The board is supposed to have another revision. Mentioning this with the amount approved.
to
Yes.
listing all these other ones?
There's another smart thing you did here, which I just noticed. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
You know, you deliberately hit the name of the contractor, because I noticed that the same Gemo, the same company that you awarded to number 1 and 2. No, number 1 and where is it? I saw it. And the one for 66 million too. The construction of flood and erosion at Agbas and Kara Street, Georges, Benue State.
Yes.
The same company. Why the same company?
No, it's just one of the 4.
Huh?
It's just one of the 4 that we are owing money.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
You know?
The same company got the number 1 contract.
Yes.
You also gave
Recent.
the same company to number 4 contract.
What I'm saying is that number 4 is just one of the 4 that we are owing money.
But it's the same with number 1.
No, sure. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying.
So it's deliberate, eh?
No, it's not deliberate. We are owing 4 people. I'm not hiding. If you look at the back,
you're supposed to, if you say construction,
you know.
where's award? Where's the company name?
No, that you raised that one before, and I said I did not put company name, but each contract award is here as a backup. It's here all the 5. They have the contract award and approvals and all the
For that, there's a bridge. What my colleague is saying, resolution you reach to your board decision, they say the different amount from what you did there.
No, that what I'm trying to explain, sir, is that the on page 54.
We're supposed to have another board
Page
decision
50 that will mention all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now then there is they have taken that
So
there is a gap.
Do you have that?
There is no. They have taken that there is a gap.
So,
in not using the money for.
This committee is going to ask you.
Okay, sir.
Because from what you have done now, you can say that this money you're retiring it somewhere. You're just retiring it.
So you don't tell what you do.
No, and it's not that we could start. It's not good. It's not sir. Don't
Okay,
make a.
You know what will happen? I'm going to set up a small technical committee.
Okay.
Let them look into this matter.
Okay, please.
You understand?
Yes.
So I'll make Omeya the chairman.
Okay. Okay.
Anka. It's a 3-man committee. Yes, and Fatoba. They should go and look into this particular upper basin, I mean lower basin, yes. Niger basin, and come back to the committee within 1 week.
Okay.
Yes.